AMC. Anything else you want to take a look at? Root. What else? Some bonds. Everything. RYCEY. Anything you want to look at, just let me know. We've just done an AMC GME video, so this is the AMC one. I'll get into the charts when I find the charts. There they are. Here we are. Oh. Hey, come on, computer. Here we go. Right, this is AMC 7.76. Look at that. That's where I said it would go to. There's a line, 7.77. If it drops below it, this is a 15-second chart. 1765. Whale, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. There's a little blob we were looking at go around or dip into, and it has got very close to it. So AMC following along quite nicely. I was informed that apparently, I don't know how true it is. Joe, I think it was saying that most of America's unable to do live streaming on YouTube. So I figured, hey, I should do this video I was about to record for AMC and upload live. And then, if anybody's looking for that kind of thing, they'll see me. I'm here. You can, And I figure this is a good test, if nobody tunes in now, when none of America's able to stream and that, then it's just, that's it, I did what I could for the movements. Anyway, here we are looking at AMC, and currently it's below the 70.77, 121% on the day. We can update this guy as well, give you, well, that was the low to the high subsequently, wasn't it? We'll flip this guy, do another one down again, see where it is that we'll need to get back to. Completely top of that move is the previous high to this secondary one. And I can see 236 now, 8.27. That's where you need to get back above. Gaps there, or filled that. It was previous, straight through it. Nothing to worry about here. Back up the time frames. 30 minutes lower than your previous low. At that stage, you were also slightly higher on the oscillators low. So not divergent, continuation. This is this downward slope information we spoke about. Wedge here in RSI. Price action just rolling over throughout that period of time. And back down at the 1.13 would be 7.56. The low of the day, 7.65. So a chunk to go there still. Chunk to go there. And that might not be all of it. You're still in the bearish control zone down here in the 30 minutes. And you've got nothing very positive speaking to you about momentum. On the histogram of the MACD, potentially there's something to look to. Might lead to a little bit of an impetus once you reach a significant level of support. This particular one here, that's not it's bullishly divergent in RSI. So obviously the trend was very extended at this point, so it's touched a little bit back, but that velocity hasn't taken you to 8.27. You just look like where you'd need to at least get back above, and that would also be back above your previous 886, which you've bounced off once. Not a good sign. So I'm looking at this thinking 7.56 likely. If I take over here at the open interest on AMC, where do I have my buttons that helps you get to see what I'm looking at? Here's something approaching that. I don't need all these things up. I don't need everything up. Oh my goodness, what a mess, says you. So you can see that the stock price there is 7.77, max pain $9. That'd be an equilibrium. Max pain is very harsh illustrative phraseology for what is simply an equilibrium of all of the open outstanding derivative trades on AMC. You can certainly see the highest call open interest strike, the highest level of volume on any one strike price for those on the call side, the bulls, that's $19. So you would expect that to be resistance. That's obviously coming up in a couple of short hours. So we're considerably further away than you might like on that side of things. And so I wouldn't really worry too much about the top side resistance from here, especially in this current downtrend. Highest put open interest strike, $8. $8. So the largest degree of open interest only just made it into, this is all maturing this week, strike price for $8, and it closing this Friday, today, in a couple of hours. And the fact is that those people have only just made it into profit when price action slipped below $8. Slipped below $8 is in these bits here. You saw increased volatility because they're closing their trades. They finally made it into profit. And so that incentivizes them to close when that particular trade is subject to time decay, and those machines are spinning up faster than you're ever going to see because the that's the cutoff point is the close today. So a lot of people in advance of that shifting their contracts as and when it gets in, you get a bit of whiplash, you get a bit of volatility. But so far that's failed to take you back above the 886 of the previous Fibonacci. That's a nightmare, right? So the computers, they've not closed their shorts. And then over here at 236, I mean, speaking to the bots that are based on these sort of things, and at 236, nor have you made it back above that. So they haven't done either. And in fact, should you get there at this stage and you've not got a number of other indicators on the go, they'll just load up again. Price action will come back down to those lower levels. So there's no respite long term, but there is the idea that, you know, come the end of the day, maybe price action does float a little bit back up again. And if it makes it back above $8.27, then you would have a significant, you know, it would be much better overall for the long term bull case not to be consistently rewarding the most extreme trades against the your current orientation in yours, obviously, right? So here's 236 resistance at 827. That's very important, right? And what are we looking at in terms of people? Llyods, I've got 28 people tuned in, 16 likes. Wow, only 50% of the people here watching live actually want to hit like. Hello, Mr. Azamat. Just saw it on Twitter. What was saying on Twitter? No message for the GME clip either. What? No message for the GME clip either. It's awful, isn't it? YouTube does this to me. It's impossible. I got no message on my phone about the stream. This is what it's like, right? This is what it's like, Hamax. It's like I'm fighting against this nonsense, innit? So, I mean, apparently YouTube in America is down to all live streamers, so there aren't going to be many people talking about AMC or GME. So if at all this YouTube has any chance of being successful, it relies entirely on you guys and getting the word out about it. I'm sure people would want to watch it, even if they didn't particularly like me, when there's nothing else and there's no other option. So definitely share the stream. Say, Tradespotting's live, and then if anyone wants to watch that sort of thing, well, maybe I'm not right, maybe it isn't that way. And people are tuning in despite all that competition out there. Thanks so much. Ducky roll, isn't it? It's concluding you're not getting any notifications. Amazing. It's live. Yes, it's definitely live. I'm live, but it's North America live. They all live. Are they able to just, you know, is there other people in America streaming these sort of things? Somebody said there wasn't, so we'll see. Anyway, here's the AMC information. There's the information. We did party earlier, talked about the potential for this to come back down again, down to that first area, 171, 169, 161, 141. Look left, you see this golden pocket retracement, you see the low side of that. I'd be taking you out of this potential trade. So people are asking me about that trade, confused about an entry here. This is like an entry here based on a trade that came like down here, these sort of things, and like maintaining that position and just explaining and illustrating that using this tool. But also, you know, there are potential entries in and around those areas where you suggested stop losses were for everybody else. So, like, you know, Butchison gets to there, that's a potential place where it could turn around from. And as such, you know, that's how you might apply that. You know, none of it's financial advice, right? And literally, I'm not saying, here's a trade for you to take, you'll make money. You know, and if I do that sort of thing, like, bear in mind that I also make videos exclusively about the need to use stop losses. And if I do have trades drawn on the chart, they'll have their own stop loss. So, you know, bear all that in mind. Anyway, so happy to look more at that if you like. We looked at SRS. We had a show on it today. Boom, look at that. Frickin' hell, my goodness. 2.46%. Opened up at 1940. That was the take profit target. We was right about it. If you see that clip, check it out. It's brilliant. Root, not 0.38%, 8.52. These it continues with this bullish divergence as if forever and ever amid mum. Adamand and Adamaniv and amid. The 200 period moving average currently the basis line 10.28. Then your 236. Let's update this guy. Comes in now at 12.14. Just a couple of these. This guy also now fits with the 382 and the previous oscillation. So this is starting to look like it might work now overall. Confluence here. This will be at the top side of the gap now. Here. Perfect. Right. So now you do have a pop-out situation where it could come back up again. We've got this median, which is now relevant. Got 3 touches on this guy. That works. It's looking like you could do, you know, this stage with the bullish divergence as well. Boom, you could easily look at about this. We'll take it from here, which is, you know, not as, you know, you could do something even grander, well and truly beyond the apex of this thing, which would suggest you're actually going to break down. So perhaps this is a little bit overly optimistic. If it does come in, then you can see the first level of resistance at 1220 does fit with this overall formation. A lot of confluence, a lot of little things lying in there, making it pretty good there. 30-minute time frame, giving you a potential reasoning for something. Could you please shrink your camera, or my preferable move the price down a bit so we can see the whole price? Thank you. Oh, we're on this one, so you want to go on to the other charts. That's a good shout. We'll go to this one because you don't need to see the open interest details all the time. Point I'm making here slightly clearer now, and I'll make it bigger. Stretch. And this is this downward sloping wedge, I'm thinking. Resistance on the top side. Also makes that 200 period moving average on the 30 minutes. So like you've got that confluence. You can also see then that you've got the bullish divergence. You're beyond the apex. This is the measured move from within that, right? Yo. In and around here, right? Which is like less than, you know, the ambitious crazy ones in here. Stick that. If you did break out of it somewhere around here, you probably make your way towards that 1222 prior high within the previous formation. Yo. Or the previous high within the prior formation. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like it? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so, you know, it's pretty good, right? The real issue is that there are less people that understand stonks than you think. Yes, but I'm explaining the stonks. I am the stonk whisperer, helping you understand all of those stonks. Me and my buddy, the stonk puppet. We all understand the stonks, and we interpolate and then translate the stonks for you. You know, everyone's a winner. Everyone is a winner that way. Gotcha? Got me? It's Friday. So everyone's a winner, baby. 44 viewers, 30 likes. Wow, we doubled our number of likes when we only increased our viewers by 50%. That speaks to incredible divergence. There's a massive rate of change on one that we're not seeing on others. It's going to go parabolic. Any minute now, you're going to hit the like button. You, who's been resisting doing it, you're going to hit it now too. VIX, 1 hour time frame, putting in higher highs again, back in the bullish control zone. You know we don't like to argue with that. What's UVXY up to? Everything's going. You know, did you see that BP trade, by the way? Oh my God, you know, it's enough. That sort of stuff is what, like, I get emotional, right? I mean, obviously I get a lot of welfare, but I get really emotional. So here's the 236, you're back above you. You held out of support when you went through it. Oh my goodness gracious me. 1190 now, 1190. Well, that's the long way you've come so far. That's the long way you've come so far, buddy. 37%, eh? Wow. Can't argue with any of this. What else are we looking at, right? Chavis, what are we looking at, Chavis? You know, I mean, this is pretty good. You know, it's been going, we talked about this earlier. Fantastic. Got the highs on it as well. There's a similar situation. These, Cramer says this is, what did he call it? An overbought security. I don't know. I'm sure, he's so confusing. Like, he says things and you're like, wait a minute. Maybe he does understand something somewhere, but no, but you're just wasting your time. And so anything to do with them. So what was excellent, right? I mean, in terms of the biggest drops we've had today, it's this BP, which is just so good that it's down. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about that. It's insane. And here is like the best thing in so long. 653. I knew it would be a good day. I knew it would be a brilliant day. And you're in this gap now, targeting that on BBBY 653. Come back to those areas. Touch a bullish divergence again. That'll be at it. Similar situation to AMC in that, you know, I don't even need to check the open interest. It just is. Right. And then RYCEY. Got a bit of a gap there. You got bullish divergence. Offering up opportunity. Here's a gap to target back above. Failed when it came to that level. We knew it would, but we didn't know it would get this bad. Bullish divergence, 886 retracement. I mean, we kind of did. We suggested that this was the next area it would go to. Annoying as, but there it is. We'll go up to the 4 hour time frame. What else you got here? You got your divergence? Come on, yeah, you got it. You got a flashback at 1.014. Eh? That's not bad. But then BP's dropping. Why is BP dropping? Because the British economy, in particular the British economy. Oh, it's bad. So it's, tell you what, like, wouldn't it be great if you had your man in Edinburgh who could tell what was going on? You do, you got him, it's me. What brilliant show it's been. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thanks so much. We got an extra like there. Another one, 42. Flying, eh? So what about that? 49 live watchers. Covering AMC, really popular meme stock when apparently all of America live streaming is dead. You know, and it managed to bring in the numbers. That's what brought in the numbers today. Huge success. You know, who can't stop us at this rate? Nothing will stop us at this rate, guys. Eh? GDRX down not very much. 520. Your RSI slightly lower. All of this bearish control zone. Gone through your... You've got a wee little harmonic on there. What are you doing? You know, you get these little things. You find them in zoos. Don't feed them. They are dangaroos. This particular one is a dangaroo. And you can see, whoa, you went on. And we did talk about this. Oh, we really, really wanted it to stop there because if it didn't, then it'd be this deep crab. And that's exactly what you're getting. 1.141. I mean, that's exactly on it there. 1.141. And you could even go, you know, could biddle-a-dim, diddle-a-dim, biddle-a-dim, biddle-a-dim. Somewhere in around, where are you, mate? Anyway, right, but like there, you've got enough of that, so you have, haven't you, a little bit of a reaction here. If it comes back above your 1.13, take out this previous area that you were, you know, that's an important area looking left. You can see this 560 area. Get back above there. Maybe something on for GDRX, based on, well, not really there. That doesn't look great. Daily, that's not fantastic either. And you know, you don't want it falling down at 420, but that's for show. You don't want that. Caterpillar. Your phone's not good enough, Caterpillar. Your phone's crap, Caterpillar. ARK. Oh, dearie me. Just can't he catch it? Can he catch it, Dow? You can't do it. You can't carry. There's a flashback up there. Dow's the only thing that gives the whole market hope that it may eventually return to the top side. Otherwise, it looks like doom. Doom, which calls on us, you know, the doom slayers. And I'll tell you what, right? You see when things drop a lot, then the percentage moves they make are usually, typically, would be a lot higher, especially if they maintain a degree of volatility. The percentage moves they make at these lower prices are much bigger and offers up huge opportunity. So lots of good news there. Alrighty, 45 likes and 44 viewers. We made it. That was a proper success we got there. By the way, I got a notification for Twitch, but not YouTube today, Tradespotting. Ah, Colin, what's going on with that? Crazy, it's a bit ridiculous. That's a bit ridiculous. Thanks, Tradespotting. You're welcome. Great big piles of thanks. You're welcome. Well, I mean, it's not doing great. I want it to do better. Where are we? Still on it? No, that was that. GDRX. I mean, I'm just talking about it totally non-emotionally. It should be emotional. Look, I mean, there's a flashback up there at 39.42. Right? It's like, why would this be going down? You're in the bearish control zone. That's the daily time frame. The 4 hour, you're not like jumping in out of the, but like, it's not like completely and utterly losing it. This could be having gone lower than it previously did. Price action going lower. I mean, this is a potential harmonic if it does bounce, you know, and make it back above those levels. What are we talking, right? Well, we can draw it out. Just take it from the C. Don't want to get too excited because it's all guesswork anyway, isn't it? 545. I mean, that's what you're looking to break. You get back above, call it 550. You know, you could kick it to 6. There's a 200 period moving average there in the 4 hour. Where's it on the daily? On the daily? Where are you? Ah, phone's ringing. Right. I'll be back for sploshing this evening. So I will. Brilliant. Yay. Oh, right.